Sterling's comments have offended basically everybody in the league from top to bottom. It's offended the larger public, and yet he can't simply take the franchise away from him. There's going to have to be some concerted action. I think the NBA Players Association is going to have to step up. There's been already arguments among legal experts how much the league can actually do. They've fined a player on his team, Matt Barnes, $25,000 for offensive tweeting. They've fined Mark Cuban, one of the owners previously. I think the high was $500,000, generally for criticizing referees. And a franchise has been fined $3.5 million, but that was because of financial malfeasance, basically messing with the salary cap, the Minnesota Timberwolves. So there's really no precedent here, although NBA Commissioner David Stern did lean on a former Cavs owner, Ted Stepien, who was just a horrible manager of the franchise, leaned on him till he basically was willing to sell the team. But he'd only been in the league 3 years. Donald Sterling is the longest tenured NBA owner. A couple players have said that the team should be taken away from Sterling. The mechanism doesn't really exist to that. There's a best interests of basketball clause. It's not unlike what goes on in baseball. And yet, who knows whether or not that would hold up in court. So I suppose if I were Silver, I'd start with a very hefty fine. At least that would be the starting point. And then I think you really have to start behind-the-scenes discussions with your fellow owners and see how much resolve there is for forcing this guy out. He's been an embarrassment for the league for almost all of his 30 years. For the most part, it's been in the way he's run the franchise. So the owners know this guy. They know he's been a continuing thorn. He sued the league in order to move the franchise from San Diego to Los Angeles. And so, they have to decide when enough is enough.